Hey, it's Benny. We're here talking about the spooktacular new game, Pumpkin Express. You all will be seeing this game very soon, October, actually. And we're excited to have you back. This is our rules overview video for the Pumpkin Express. This is a game that involves trains, involves paths, involves ghosts, and it also involves some dice. These are dice from Steve Jackson. He has a set of Halloween dice, so if y'all want to get out there and get some Halloween dice, go see Steve Jackson. So with this game, you're actually using just two dice. The third dice is used when players are connecting paths on the pumpkin. So this is a one-to-many players type of game. Two dice are rolled each turn, and then players are using both dice to fill in one of two possible actions. So your first possible action is to add a ghost to your queue here, and this being the front of our queue, this being the end of our queue. There are 6 spaces in each of our 3 queues. You're filling in the dice values that match the ghosts along here, and they have to go in order. And then you could also fill in the track using the dice. So up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the dice values. You're filling in those specific tracks. So your goal with this game is to connect pumpkins, of course, and when you connect pumpkins, you get to then roll the bonus dice, which gives you another free action. Pretty cool. So this is a game that's going to play until all players have either filled in, or until one player has filled in either all of their ghosts, or until somebody's filled in all of the map, and you finish that round so that everybody has an equal number of turns. So to start the game off, we actually end up rolling 2 dice each player. One is a ghost, one is a track. So we're going to actually start with our 6 as our ghost. So all of the ghosts have different powers. The 6 is looking to be with a bunch of different ghosts in her car. The 2 is our curvy track. So we're at a couple curves here. You have to start your track next to one of the pumpkin spaces. That is one of the requirements for the game. So with this game, you're gradually rolling dice and you're gradually filling them in, either as ghosts or as tracks here. So the 3 and the 1 and the 5 are particularly interesting in this game as far as tracks go, because they're adding what's called a station. The cool thing with stations is they bring your ghosts from the queue to add to one of your 3 train cars. The trick here is you have to fill in your ghosts in order from left to right, using the same methodology. So now if I place my 3, so I can use my 3 right here, extend my train track, add my station in here. So now I can put my number 6 ghost here in this very first car, and then mark this one out. If I had other ghosts here, I would have to put as many of them as I wanted to up to 6 into this train car. Now, when I add a ghost to this space, I don't necessarily have to put them in this first train car. I could put them in train car 2 or train car 3. That can be very handy. So we also have a 6. We're going to make that another ghost. So as you can see, the game is going to kind of progress along in that fashion. I'm going to keep rolling 6s, of course, because 6s are a delightful number. We're going to just roll all of the 6s we can, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and continue our 6, or our track here with our 6, instead of adding it to the ghost queue, because this ghost likes to be with different ghosts, so we don't really want to add another 6 to this train car, though we do want to try to get one in this train car, and maybe one in the third train car. The 4 lets us do a couple different things. It lets us do a straight line and also a curve. So here, as you can see, we are getting that free bonus action for having connected 2 pumpkins to each other. So now we will roll the orange dice. So in a multiplayer game, this dice will just kind of float around. Players can use it as need be. Got a 1 from that one. We're going to add this one over here. The 1 is a ghost that likes 1s and 4s. So it likes other 1s. It also likes the 4. And it's liked by several of the other ghosts, which is pretty cool. Pretty useful. So as the game progresses, we get to the game end. The players are going to then score points based on each train car, right? Based on what the ghosts want. So in this case, of the 6, if this was the end of it, and I hadn't filled in any more ghosts, This car would be with 1 because there's exactly 1 6. Now if I'd managed to pull my 1 down here, now it would be worth 2. And then the 1 would like itself, so it would then get another point. So you would add 3 points. So you put a 3 over here in the space, so it has 2 spaces, so you could have points there. You're also going to get points for connecting your pumpkins. So in this case, my shortest track, and it's always shortest track in this game, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 for this pumpkin connection. So I would then have 4 points. You get 1 point per space in your connection. The interesting thing with this game is you can use the stations to actually connect multiple pumpkins. But again, you're always using the shortest possible track, scoring points accordingly, as well for the ghosts and the track. So fairly, as far as that goes, easy to play game. Looking forward to seeing you all in the comments. Looking forward to seeing you all on our forthcoming Kickstarter. Remember, it's good to be spooky. Happy Halloween, y'all.